Morning, everyone. I hope everybody is well, and I am going to share you guys how to make easy dessert for Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving is the last Thursday of November, and this is a big celebration in America. Anyway, I'm going to introduce you my name. My name is Lourdes McRae, and everybody call me Lulu. So it's easy, you can call me Lulu. And I've been making Thanksgiving dinner for more than 20 years. And try to plan your dinner early as possible. Like if you are using a frozen turkey, you have to buy your turkey by at least Sunday, because when the turkey is frozen, you need a 5 to 6 days defrosting it. So how to defrost your turkey? You can leave it in your refrigerator. After 2 days or the next day, you check when it's start to melt. You can press, you can press your turkey like that, and if you think that it's getting soft, put a bag of ice on top on it, because the reason you need ice on it, because time to time you open your refrigerator and the temperature is changing. So when you have ice on it, if you have ice on top of it, it will keep your temperature, because it is bad for the turkey to in the warm temperature, and never leave it outside. Okay, but I'm going to share you now is the how to make the soup. If you think you're gonna have a soup and dessert, this is very easy dessert. The one I have here is a baked red delicious apple. It is big and red. It's called red delicious apple. You can mix it with peaches, strawberries, or blueberries. But then when you have peaches in there, when you're mixing it with other vegetable, it's going to be like mossy, because peaches and strawberry and blueberries are the juice when you cook them is good, become juicy. But if you don't mind it like a little messy, go ahead. But if you do the apple alone, it's okay too. Okay, so what you do is you just skin the apple off, and then slice it like a half inches thick. Half inches, you slice it like that. Take the inside part, and then in your frying pan, put like if you have 4, or depend how many apples you have. If you have 4 in like this size, it's a lot of apple. So it depends how many people you have. So we'll see. You have 6 apples, then you slice, and in your frying pan or in the big frying pan, you add half stick of butter, and then you saute your apple for like maybe 2 minutes, and then you sprinkle with lemon juice, 1 lemon juice, and then that lemon you take the lemon zest, so you grate, like you have you either or you slice it thin and mix it with your apples, and to that you sprinkle like half of half a cup of brown sugar, and a tablespoon of cinnamon. If you don't like cinnamon, you can not include the cinnamon, but this is really good with ground cinnamon. Okay, cinnamon, and then you squeeze the lemon in there. After that, you transfer in your baking pan, like if you have the round baking pan, like for the I show you how. If you have like this, or something that it's safe to open, so you arrange your apple in here, and then you top it with your, if you want to add your strawberry and peaches and blueberries. After that, you sprinkle half cup sugar, brown sugar, and a tablespoon of ground cinnamon, and then you sprinkle with almond nuts, slivered almond nuts. If you cannot find your almond nuts, you can if you cannot find your slivered almond nuts or a sliced almond nuts, you can do yours. So what I did is I have this fresh almond. You drop this into boiling water for like a minute or more, and then take it off, and then you can take out the skin. The skin will come up easily. After that, when the skin is off, you slice them. So that is your slivered almond or your sliced almond. Okay, you sprinkle on the top, and then you bake it for like 30 minutes or until it turned brown, start turning brown, and that's good. So the way you serve it is, we serve it with you can serve it as it is, or you can serve it with really good is vanilla ice cream. Scoop your vanilla ice cream into your plate, like that. Scoop your vanilla ice cream into your plate, and then you top with your apple, like 2 or 3 slices of apple. Okay, you can design yourself, and this is really a good dessert and very easy. Okay, the other one is a pear. You know, a pear, it's peras in Tagalog. Okay. By the way, my name is oh, I already introduced myself. I am from the Philippines, so I can speak Tagalog. Next time I will speak Tagalog. Okay. But for now, because we have a lot of friends that is don't understand Tagalog, so I will try to speak English. But if you have a question, you can email me, Lourdes Macrae, Lourdes Rigondon Macrae at yahoo.com. Okay, this one is a ports pear. This is like baked pear. The pear that I use is a brown color because we have different kinds of we have yellow, we have golden brown, we have green, but I use is a brown color. I forgot the name, but that's the one I use because the others are like watery. Same as this apple. When I cook the baked apple, because I try some other apples, and they are like mossy and watery. So the red apple is the best when you do this baked apple recipe. So for the pears, so the brown one, you take the skin off, and as possible you clean it at the bottom. You clean it and take up the hard parts in there, and then your ingredients is 2 cups of orange juice, a cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of water, and 2 slices of grapefruit, only the cyst of grapefruit, and the same is the lemon. You slice them like I show you how. So try not to, like, this is your lemon or your grapefruit. You know, grapefruits guy in Tagalog is suwa. Okay, so you slice your grapefruit and your lemon like that, and then you slices like that, slice. Okay, so to that, let me start all over again. Boil your orange juice with a cup of brown sugar, half cup of water, and then your lemon and the grapefruits, and then you a tablespoon of salt or less, you know. If you don't want it salty, you can do it without salt too if you don't want salt. Okay, so you boil them for like 15 minutes. After that, you add port wine. This is a sweet wine. This is a sweet Italian wine. I don't know if I allowed to say Italian, but this is sweet Italian wine. It's very cheap. So you need it's called port wine. You can go to the wine store and ask them for the port wine, which is spelled Porto, spelled like this. Okay, that's how to spell the wine, port wine. Okay, so you boil them, you add port wine, and then 4 pieces of cloves, not cloves, cloves. It's cloves. It's like a black pepper. It is spelled like this: CLVES, cloves. That's the name of the spices. It's really give you a very good smell. Okay, so when you put them together, you have your everything in there. In your you need to be in using glass baking pan, not the metal or what, because you know why, it will turn brown. Okay, so use a glass Pyrex. It's the best if you have it covered, because you need to be cooking in the oven covered. But if you don't have the cover, use foil. Okay, so you have everything in there. You have the wine, you have the cloves. You have to bake it for an hour, or until the after like 40-45 minutes, you stick your knife like that, and when your knife goes through, it means that it's cooked. So now when it's cooked, if you think that you have so much sauce, take your pear out, and then continue cooking your juice or your gravy or something. How you continue cooking until it reduce the amount of the liquid that you have on there. Okay, so like it's nice and sticky when you reduce it into half. So this is really good also for serving with vanilla ice cream. And when you use the Pyrex glass baking pan, if you leave your baking pan inside the refrigerator, do not put it into the oven right away. You need to cool it down. You know why? You're gonna break your baking pan, because it's cold, and you go to the hot oven, gonna shock the glass and gonna broke it. Okay, so now we'll go to so you have 2 kind of dessert. We will go to very easy butternut squash soup. This is very easy. So you just chop. This is butternut squash. I don't know if you can use other squash, but this is the best, and this is very easy to work. You know why? You don't have to take the skin off. You just slice it like that, and then cubes, and then just saute into ginger, garlic, and onions. And then you add chicken broth. If you don't want chicken broth, you can use water. So for this, you need to depend how many people you have, because this, I think you can make you can serve this for like in this size, you can serve this for like 3 people. So depend how many guests you have, you can make 2 or 3. This is so then you boil it into the water or into the broth until it gets cook. So when it's cooked, you just blend it, or you use if you don't have blender, use a food processor, you know. And then after that, you can serve this either hot or cold. But I prepare to serve it hot now because, you know, we have a cold weather, so you need a hot food. Okay, so for now, that's it. And if you need to see more recipes, you can follow me in my YouTube channel. Just type in my name into the search, you know, and then I have more recipe. You know how to cook fish and lamb and salmon, and you know, I can share it to you. Okay, guys, stay safe. God bless you all, and thank you for watching. Bye for now.